Today we're checking out the Raxiom Axial Series LED fog lights for the 2014 to 2015 Sierra 1500s. If your stock fogs are getting dim, yellow, or cracked, these are a clean plug-and-play swap that gives you a brighter, wider beam and a modern look on your front end, so they're definitely worth checking out. Right out of the box, one of the standout features here is going to be the bright LEDs and clear optics that throw a wide, even pattern close to the road. That helps you see the line lanes, the curbs, and the edge of the pavement, even in rain, fog, or that dark black road with no lighting. These are built as direct replacements for your factory fog lights, so the fit is going to be right and the wiring is simple. You get a whiter color that matches the other LED upgrades and a housing that seals tight to keep out moisture. Folks replace their fog lights when the stock ones start to fade, they get hazy and crack over time, or they just don't cut it at night anymore. This set fixes it with a sharper beam and a cleaner look on the front of your truck. When it comes to the construction on this, these housings are built to handle daily wear and road grime with clear lenses that stay bright over time. The LED internals are set in a sturdy, sealed body that's going to keep out water and dust. The mounting tabs on the back are going to line up perfectly with the factory spots, and the connectors plug in like stock, just so everything locks in solid with no splicing, and it really simplifies that install process. And if you stick with me, we'll show you that install here in a minute. Now, as far as the pricing goes on this is coming in right in that mid $100 price range for the pair of two fogs. For the full LED replacement that's brighter than stock and fits like OEM, that's a really solid value in my opinion. When it comes to that install process, this one's gonna get rated a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have this job done in 2 hours of your time, or maybe less if everything goes smooth. Now let's head on out to the shop, and we're gonna give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
For this install, you will need an impact, a ratchet, an extension, T15 Torx bit, 7, 10, 15, and 18 millimeter sockets, and a clip removal tool. All right, today we're gonna be doing some fog lights on our Sierra, so let's get started. All right, so we've got the truck up on the lift because since we are gonna be replacing the entire outer housing of our fog lights, we're gonna need to access the backside of the bumper, and there's just no easy way to do that without removing it. So we're gonna start by removing our upper radiator shroud, our grille, and our lower trim so we can access our bumper mounting bolts, and then we'll get underneath and go from there. All right, so to remove our shroud first, it's held in by push clips all around it. We've got our clip removal tool. We'll pop those out and we can get our shroud off and set that aside. Once you got your first few clips removed, you want to remove the rest and we'll pull our shroud off. We'll get our shroud off and set this aside. Now to get our front trim out, we're going to need to remove our T15 Torx screws at the front of our fender flare and our 7mm socket, as well as the one T15 Torx screw back here in our fender liner. So I've got my T15 Torx bit and my 7mm socket, and we'll remove those down. Once you have this side out, I'm going to pop our fender flare back just like so, and we'll push out on our trim. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side, then we can pull our trim off. Now your grill has 8 10mm screws holding it in place. You've got 4 up top and then 4 along the bottom. Now our 2 center bottom screws are missing, but you will definitely have those there if this is your first time taking this off. So we're going to grab our 10mm socket and remove all of our screws, then pull our grill out. Now once we have our screws out, we're going to pull out on our grill and set it aside. Next, what we're going to do is unplug our fog light harness connector that goes from the body to the bumper. Now that is located down here beside your passenger side bumper mounts. As you can see, you can just reach in and it's right here. So we're going to undo this so it's separated, and then we'll get to our bumper mounting bolts. We're We're going to pull back on our red security tab, push down on our release. These connectors can be stubborn sometimes, so take your time. So now that we've got that connector unplugged, we'll set that back here. Our bumper side can stay up here. All right, so now we can access our 4 bumper mounting bolts. These are 4 18mm bolts. We got one up high and then one down lower behind your frame horn on each side. So we've got an 18mm socket and extension on our impact. We'll get those out and then we'll be able to get our bumper off. I like to do the 2 lower ones first. Now, as we get our last bolt out, you want to make sure you support your bumper. All right, so now in addition to our upper bumper mounting bolts, we're also going to have to get our support bar bolts off of the bumper side. These are 15mm bolts up here in the corner. We're going to loosen these while this is overhead. We'll lower it down, we'll fully remove these, and then we can take our bumper off. So for that, we got our 15mm socket and extension. And we'll loosen the other side, bring it down, and then get our bumper off. All right, so now we've got it lowered. We're gonna fully remove our support bolts. Also gonna put a hand on our bumper just to keep it secure. We'll pull our bumper off. All right, so now that we've got our bumper off, we've got it on the table, and what we're gonna need to do is unplug our factory fog light as well as remove this main bumper mount so we can access the mounting screws for our outer housing of our fog light. So we'll unplug this first, just push in on our tab, unplug that. Now this is held in by 15mm bolts all the way around it, so we've got our 15mm socket on our impact. We'll undo these and pull this out. Now that we have those out, we'll just set this off to the side because we don't have to remove our harness. We're going to be plugging into that. Now we have access to our 4 7mm screws holding our outer housing and fog light in place. Now we'll use our 7mm socket on our impact to remove our 4 screws. Now once we have those out, you also have 3 retainer tabs. We're just going to push in and we'll push down on our fog light housing and that'll come out. And once you have this side out, you can do the same thing for the other side. Now the one thing we will need to take off of our factory unit is our threaded clips for our mounting screws. So we're going to pop these off. Kind of just have to wiggle them. You should be able to get those off. And you want to take the other 3 off as well. Now we're going to install those threaded clips onto our new fog light assembly. So just slide right back into place. Now we can get this in place and reinstall our 7mm screws. Now you want to make sure to bring your plug up through first. So we're going to press this into place and make sure those tabs mount up. And we'll get our 7mm screws back in. We get a couple started first. And we'll take our 7mm socket and tighten these down. Now we'll bring our bumper mounting bracket back over and get that back into place. And make sure to feed your connector for your new fog light through the opening. Set this in place and we'll plug this in. Now whether you have factory LEDs or halogens is going to determine whether you need this adapter or not. We'll plug this in. Then we can reinstall our 15mm screws. We'll tighten them back down with our 15 mil socket. Once you have this side installed, you can do the same thing for the other side. All right, so now we can get our bumper back into place. I've got my 4 18mm bolts already sitting up here to make it easy. We're gonna slide this in, line it up, and get those 4 bolts loosely back in. Then we'll go underneath and get our 15mm bumper support bolts back in as well. Now we've got our 2 upper ones in, so that's going to help hold our bumper. We're going to push the bottom of our bumper in to get our lower mounting bolts in place. So we've got our bumper pushed in, we'll get our lower support bolts in. Now that we have these loosely in place, we'll get back underneath and get our support bolts on. Now we'll get our 15mm bumper support bolts in, got our 15mm socket with an extension. Once you have this side on, you can do the same thing for the other side. Now while we're under here, we're going to plug back in our fog light harness to our body side. So we'll line this connector back up, snap that back into place. Then you also want to remember to lock that red security tab back in. Now we've got the truck lowered back down. We're going to tighten back down our 4 18mm mounting bolts, again with our 18mm socket on our impact. Once you got these 2 tight, you can tighten down the other 2 as well. Now we'll get our grill back in place. Pop that back in, and we'll come back and install all of our 10mm screws to hold this down. Now we'll install our lower ones first. Now again, our 2 center ones are missing. We'll get the other side in, then we'll come back and install the 4 up top. So now we'll get our lower trim back in. Now we're going to line up our center section, then we'll get our sides in. Make sure all your tabs line up. Get those in. Now we'll get our side section of our trim back in. So you want to pull out on your flare. Get this line back up. Pop that back into place. Pop our flare back in. Then we'll reinstall our 2 T15 Torx screws and our 7mm screw. Got 1 T15 up here. Got 1 back here. 7mm. Once you got this side on, you can do the same thing for the other side, and we'll come back and install our upper shroud. Now we'll get our shroud back in place. We'll grab our push clips and get all those in as well. You're good to go. Alrighty, that about wraps up our review and install of our Raxiom Axial Series LED fog lights for your 14 and 15 Sierra 1500. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Sierra, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.